Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are finally tackling the second video. I already did one. I did Dr. Facilier, I think that's how you say his name. Sorry if I'm butchering it again. For Black History Month. I know I'm late behind this, so I'm just going to preface that these next 8 videos will extend into March, possibly, if I do not get them all done in February, but they will be done. They're on my top to-do list, except for a couple of other things as well, but they are on my top to-do list of things and such. So who are we doing today? I'm hoping to have at least 2 videos up today, if not one. It might be one. I'm going to at the very least, have this video up, and then going to have also the next video up, which is base Yandere Nick Fury, or if I know I'm going to be able to post 2, I'll put Yandere Nick Fury first, because he'll probably get lower views, and it just feels good to get higher views when you see it and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably do Nick Fury first if I get him recorded after this, and if not, I will have this, which is Velvette X Black POC listener, which POC stands for person of color, politically correct, and also all that stuff. Female, I believe it's female. Let me check. Let me check before I put my foot into my esophagus. One sec. I'm looking it up. I'm scrolling. Gender neutral listener. Okay, it's not female. I'm glad I checked. So this is a gender neutral person of color, black person, and they are basically, it's also human. There we go. It's a human person of color, black, and they are in this going to be summoning Velvette to come and basically sell their soul to Velvette so that they can get revenge on someone who's been tormenting them their whole life. And it will have them sent to HE double hockey sticks when the time comes. So that is what we're going to be doing in this, and how Velvette feels about her. So let's do this. Disclaimer: Velvette is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are. You dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's get on to the video. You were sick and tired of this. For your whole life, this one person has tormented you your entire life, and you hated them. You hated them with an unbridled passion, and nothing you could do, no matter how much you went to when you were a minor and you were talking to your parents didn't care. The person who was bullying you, parents didn't care, and the school didn't care, and then it continued on into life where just no one seemed to care, and you were just supposed to get over it type of thing. Really poopy stuff going on. And it got so bad that you were starting to feel bad about yourself in general because of various things. How one time when you were in school, you got your hair done, and as a person of color, you felt really confident about the hairstyle that you chose. But of course, your bully took a pair of scissors and cut through your hair. And oh my God, it was traumatizing for you. And of course, the school did nothing, and your parents were actually upset at this point, and trying to get the school to, but because they didn't do anything before this to make a paper trail of being upset with your bully, there was nothing that could be done. So, but your parents did take it more seriously after this point and started to ask you to make sure your bully did not do anything. But at this point, you were traumatized and you did not know who you could trust, especially not trust your parents, since they had a track record of just saying, get over it, get toughen up, suck it up stuff, really toxic stuff. So now you were just so exhausted, and it happened when you started working at your dream job. It was your dream job, and you were so happy. But guess who came into the picture? Your bully that tormented you your whole life, and is just so likable to everyone around them that they were able to isolate you at work. And now going to work was a nightmare, just like it was going to school. It was horrendous. You were a freaking adult and you were being tormented, and HR was not seeing it as a big deal because this person is so freaking manipulative and a liar and gaslighting you, HR and poo. So you honestly did not know what to do. Your friend that you could trust and that had seen this bully of yours torment you for years decided to lend into a little bit of your of their darker side, and they suggested black magic and summoning a demon. Now, you did not believe in that thing, but you thought, what the hell? There is no other option. The only other thing I could do is go to the police. Sorry, force of habit saying I. The only other thing that you could do is go to the police and start a paper trail, but that could take months to years. And also, with your knowledge of the legal system, getting a restraining order wouldn't be possible for you because it's not like you can just get a restraining order on someone that you work with, because if it's inconvenience the person that you like, if you guys work at the same place, it's unlikely that you would get a restraining order because that would make them have to quit their job and get a new job, and that means you would either have to quit or they would. So you decided, what the heck, black magic and summoning a demon could not be the worst thing in this situation. You were skeptical, but you did it on your own as the spells requested, and you started to summon it. The name Velvet was odd for a demon, but it wasn't odd for it was also odd for a human, so you shrugged it off and spoke in Latin, very badly, might I add, and suddenly black smoke filled the room and you started to cough. You coughed so hard that you closed your eyes tight, and then suddenly the smoke was gone and you hear a very annoyed voice. What the heck do you want? I thought I had all the humans done summoning me, she says. It was a female, and you looked up. She was breathtaking. She was clearly in her pajamas, so you woke her up. You didn't even know that demons had pajamas. It was weird. It was weird. You were in shock. Okay, cutie, she says, pointing at you and booping your nose as she does so. You have summoned me for a reason. What is it that you need? Velvet had been annoyed that she had been summoned when she was trying to sleep and enjoy herself and get some beauty rest. But when she was summoned and saw this beautiful person in front of them with such delicious skin tone, she could not help but smile. It's been a long time since someone as stunning as you had summoned her. I come on out with it. I don't have, well, I technically do have all eternity, but you do not, she says with a smirk. So what will it be? Who do you want me to punish? You began to tell her the tale that you had of the torment you had, and Velvet grew more and more pissed off. Not at you. Got more and more pissed off at this blatant, bigoted human. How dare they hurt you? She did not understand why she was so intensely protective of you at this very moment, but she despised this human and wanted them to suffer. Okay, sweet cheeks. I don't know why I said sweet cheeks. Sorry, it was just the first word. Okay, darling, she says, and looks at you. I will take care of her, and she will no longer be a problem of yours. Sorry, I say she, I meant they. Anyways, redo that. I will take care of them, and they will no longer be a problem of yours. She tells you, and you look at her. Really, what's the price? You say, realizing that there obviously had to be a price for getting rid of someone with a demon. Well, you see, I will require your soul. My soul? You say shocked? That was a big price. You were suspected maybe a blood sacrifice or an animal sacrifice or something like that. But your soul, your very soul? What do you mean, my soul, you ask? Well, you will be able to live out your life as a human forever, for however long it is. But when you pass on, your soul, no matter what sin you do, your soul, or do not do, your soul will be sent to hell, where you will belong to me before you could even enter hell, she tells you, pulling out a soul contract. Read this. You read it carefully. It says that she would own you and you would be her personal assistant and possibly her partner in life. You pause and look at her. Partner in life? Yeah, I've been looking for a partner, she says with a smirk, and you are just so dang beautiful. I think you'll do nicely. You felt your cheeks heat up, and you could understand why someone would give their soul to be basically the partner of this gorgeous woman. You bit your lip hard and thought about it. You do not know how long you would have left on this earth, but could you spend another day with your tormentor who tormented you since kindergarten and has been like tormenting you and could be tormenting you until you left your job and you just couldn't do it. All right, I'll sign it. You take out the the thing and she goes, "No, no, no. We're not going to do that." She suddenly pricks your finger with a special quill and it fills up with blood. You wince and then take your finger to your mouth, drinking from it. Sign here. You sign here with your very blood, and you were now hers. She rolled up the scroll and it disappeared into her hand. You looked at her. So what do we do now? Well, your name, she says as she saw it on your contract. I'm going to get to know you, and when you sleep tonight, all your problems will be gone. So you sat with her and talked with her, and she even helped you with your hair, as you had been not doing good self care for the last couple of weeks, and your hair got really kinky and knotty. And finally, you felt good. She helped you get into bed and let you rest as your hair was in a bonnet, all taken care of, so you would be ready for your next day. You close your eyes and let yourself drift off until you felt peace. The very next morning, you were getting a bang on the door. You rushed up and opened the door, still in your bonnet and pajamas, and opened the door, and there was your boss. Do you know what happened to Bully's net? Oh, sorry. I do. Sorry. Boss. Boss. I couldn't breathe for a second. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm good. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, do you know what happened to Bully's name? Your boss says. What happened? They were found unalived in their house, your boss said, and your eyes widened. They don't know what happened to them, but I thought I would tell you because police think that it was you. Your jaw dropped. You did not realize that Velvet the demon would be so violent, and you also did not realize that if she was so violent that your history with her would come out and the police would expect that it was you. You bit your lip and you nodded your head. I don't know what happened. You said you were starting to panic and you realized just how dangerous this was. Suddenly, police came up and said, "Your name." They said, "Yes, you're under arrest for attempted murder or suspected murder." I don't know what the legal stuff. What, why? It was too late. You were handcuffed and brought down to the station. You were brought down to the station where everything seemed to be going fine. Well, not as fine as it could. You were in a panic, thinking that you were being charged with the unaliving of your bully, and you couldn't understand how this had turned on you. You were going to be transferred to the courthouse in a second, but soon Bully's father came and pewed you in the head as you were being walked to the police car. You stayed awake for a second as it did not unalive you right away, and and all your mind faded to black and you fell deep into hell. You fell right into the streets of hell and felt a heavy weight on your neck. You looked to see a chain on it. Somehow everything had backfired, and you did not get to live a life without your bully. Instead, you are now in hell, and you belonged to Velvet. You were her. No longer human, but you were hers and hers alone. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. This is going to be a one-off. I'm probably not going to do a series on this. I just wanted to see like how obviously Velvet planned for you to get caught and end up unalived somehow, so that she could keep you to herself and not have to wait for you to live a whole life on Earth. Obviously, a Yandere would do that. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you want to see more, you know what to do and all that good stuff. And now, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Happy Black History Month. I will do this until they're all done, so I'll probably extend into March. Happy Black History Month. Bye bye. Secret out your time, secret out your time, secret out your time, secret outro, secret outro, secret outro. Live a baseball bet. Welcome to the secret outro. And the secret outro question of the day is: would you sell yourself to Velvette to get rid of someone like a bully who has tormented you into adulthood from childhood? Yes or no? 100% yes, I would. End of discussion. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.